Alright, well hi everybody. Doing my second video. We're downstairs in my man cave. That's kind of where I hang out in the winter. Not really much to do outside, so I come down here and watch TV or work on my computer, which is over there. I've got a greenhouse this fall, and I'd hoped to do some winter gardening in there. And somebody had asked me on Facebook how it was going. I didn't get it fully insulated, so with the deep cold that we got, pretty much everything inside was killed off except the spinach. The spinach is still growing, so hopefully that works out. We'll see come a few weeks here. Hopefully it stops being so cold and I can get back out there and finish insulating it. Because it's still going to be cold and I want to get seeds started in there probably next month. I'd hope anyways. Alright, drinking my morning coffee in my my Avengers mug. And I've got some stuff started down here, as you can see. Some stuff isn't doing very well. This is my grow light, which I know some of it's not doing well because the grow light only doesn't hit as much and it's not down on top of it where it should be. I need like a long grow light, so maybe next year that'll be something I'll get as a actual grow light system so I can grow some more stuff indoors. Potatoes are doing well, but potatoes pretty much grow anywhere you plonk them. And I don't expect to get any potatoes out of this. I didn't plant them for potatoes. I just want something green down here. I don't have any plants down here, so I thought it would just be nice to have, you know, something growing. So I've got quite a few little potatoes that sprouted, just thrown in pots here. There's celery back here that we finished, so I replanted it. Just any old, when you're done with your celery, you know, if you chop it all the way down and leave that little bit at the end, you just put that in some dirt, water it, it'll regrow. Celery regrows from the stalks that you buy. Even any that you buy, grocery store, farmer's market, you grow them. Just save that end bit, put it in some dirt, it'll grow. So you can see this where it started to regrow at the bottom. That's just in a rusty old tin can. You can see I was using this outside. And that's something I had Sam Restart doing for me a while ago, was just saving all the tins from vegetables and stuff that we bought. So that's another potato plant in there. And on the bottom, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I just drill a few holes. So what I was going to talk about today was just some of the catalogs that I get. I get quite a few. This is who I ordered from this year, was Pine Tree. They've got a lot of good stuff in their catalogs, and they're really inexpensive compared to some of the other ones. Let's see. Like most tomato seeds, $1.25, $1.50, $1.65. Squash, $2, you know, $1.50. Really good prices, lots of good stuff. Really recommend Pine Tree. This was the first year I ordered from them. I got my seeds in about a week, and it wasn't their fault. When I went to, they sent the tracking information, and when I went to the to look it up online, it was actually delayed. I don't know if it was because of weather or what, but it actually said delayed. So I got it in 5 days. I probably would have got it in 3 days if it hadn't been delayed, but really recommend Pine Tree. And shipping was, I think, $3.95, and that was just whatever you bought. Shipping was $3.95, so really good prices. Really recommend them. Territorial, I bought from them 2 years ago. Yeah, I think 2 years ago I bought all my seeds from Territorial, another really good company. They have a new plant called Ketchup and Fries. This is a grafted plant that grows potatoes on the bottom and tomatoes on top. Now, both potatoes and tomatoes are in the same family, which is why they're able to grow like that. But pretty neat, but very expensive. It's $20 for one of those, so that's not something I'm going to be buying. I just thought it was neat that they're doing that. Again, they've got decent prices. They're not as cheap as Pine Tree. You can pay, you know, this is a new organic breed of tomato that they've got. 10 seeds is $7, you know, so 70 cents a seed. That's quite expensive. And then most of their other, like tomatoes is kind of something that I base a lot of prices on. I'll flip to tomatoes and see what the prices are because it's a very popular vegetable. It's one that a lot of people grow. So you can get some kind of idea on the rest of the prices, how they're going to be based off the tomatoes. That's just how I kind of do it. Most of those are $3.85, and that's for, you know, 50 seeds probably. And they're regular tomato pack. It's not that special one. That was something new this year apparently. But again, Territorial, another good seed company. Annie's, this is a new one. I just got this one this year. I don't remember how I found it. Maybe somebody recommended it on YouTube, but looked up Annie's and got her catalog. I think almost all of theirs are between $2.50 and $3. There's bush beans that are $4. Yeah, between $2 and $4 a seed packet, which seems to be more and more. The higher end of that seems to be what a lot of seeds are becoming now, $3 and $4 a pack, which I don't know, seems kind of expensive to me. I guess it just depends on where you get it from or how you look at it. You know, if you can get all those seeds. For example, a lot of times when you buy squash, you're not getting that many seeds, maybe 25. And if you can get all those 25 seeds to germinate and grow and have good propagation and lots of vegetable out of it, lots of fruit off of the plant, then, you know, $3, $4, $5 for a pack of seeds isn't bad. But a lot of times not all those seeds germinate and you don't get good propagation, or you get a disease. And that's not the seed company's fault, and that's not your fault either. You know, you never know. So, yeah, I don't know, you just kind of gotta look at it as, you know, what you want to spend. That's why I try to go with a company that's kind of on the cheaper side, just because, you know, you don't know what's going to happen in a season. So, Annie's, anyways, another good seed catalog. Stark Brothers, this is pretty much just fruit trees. They do have some vegetables, but really they're berries and fruit trees. And I have two trees I have in the orchard, grafted cherry and a plum tree, and this will be the third season. So hopefully we'll get some fruit out of them this year. But anyway, Stark was really good. I like them. About $20 to $30 a tree, which is pretty basic for any fruit tree. Baker Creek. They are one of my favorite companies. I haven't ordered from that yet this year, but I do have a couple seeds on the order out of here. By far my favorite catalog to get. This is actually the whole seed catalog, and I actually pay for this. This is the second year I've got it. It's $5 if you buy it online. $7.95 if you buy it in the store. Whole Foods carries it, so if you have a Whole Foods near you, you can buy this there. And they also send me, you can get the regular catalog for free, which just doesn't have all the pictures. Part of the reason why I bought this is there's the front of it's just like lots of articles, talks about about what they do, different recipes, and then throughout it there's all these beautiful pictures of the plants. Tells you all about each one. Flowers at the end. You know, it's just a really good catalog, and I go back to it as a reference for a lot of stuff. So I highly recommend Baker Creek for. And it's all heirloom. Lots of hard to find seeds, and seeds are anywhere from $2 to $3. You might get some that are $4, you know, if it's something different or hard to find. But really good. Really highly recommend Baker Creek. This is another new one this year, Natural Gardening Company. I've only briefly flipped through this, but their seed good prices. $2.50, $2.95, $4.95 for cauliflower. I've never had any luck growing cauliflower. I don't even buy seeds for it anymore. I tried it a couple years and just gave up on it. But kind of expensive on these. 10 seeds for one of their slicey cucumbers is $5.95. So, you know, I wouldn't necessarily recommend ordering everything from them, but you might be able to find something here you can't find in other catalogs, which is why I tend to get a lot of catalogs, because there might be something I'm looking for in one that I can't get in the other. Something with Pine Tree this year that I ordered was Malabar spinach. I've never seen that seed offered in any other catalog, so I was happy about that, so I got that. And all these catalogs are listed on our website. It says Safe Seed List on the top. You just click on that, and there'll be a link to every seed catalog company. Kitazawa, I've never ordered from them. I've got their catalog for probably 4 years now. They sell all Asian variety of vegetables and really good prices too. I think this year they went flat rate this year on all their seeds. If I can find it. I don't see it right away, but I remember I was looking through it the other day, and I think every seed pack is $3. So again, that's kind of average anymore. So yeah, if you're looking for certain Asian vegetable seeds, Kitazawa is a great one. Zhang, I've never ordered from. Farmer Seed Nursery, I've never ordered from. Burgess, I've ordered from. Pretty much all three companies are the same. You know, it just comes from the same kind of warehouse. You look through these and you can tell all three of them are getting their stock from the same place. I'm not going to say anything bad about Burgess yet, but last year I spent about $120 on a dozen fruit trees, blackberry plants, strawberry plants, and asparagus. Strawberries are doing great, asparagus is doing great, blackberry I assume is dead. I'll have to wait to see if the root comes back in the spring, summer. And then the 10 fruit trees, I've had some just awful luck with those so far, so I'm going to see, you know, hopefully this summer they'll show signs of that they're doing okay. If not, I'm going to have to buy pretty much the entire orchard from somebody else. So that's all I'm going to say about that right now. I'll come back and do a review later on in the summer and tell you what I thought about them. And then finally, this is R.H. Shumway's. I've got this once before, and it's really neat because inside it all looks like an old-time newspaper. It's really neat. I really like this catalog, just for that aspect of it, really. The other seeds aren't bad either. $2, $2.50. They do have some color pages in here, but mostly it's just black and white. And stuff you don't see in a lot of catalogs. Horseradish is one of them. Gonna get 5 for $8, which actually isn't bad. Some of the other kilos looked at between 12 and 15. But yeah, if you're just looking for something neat and some different seeds, R.H. Shumway's is another good catalog. I like them. Ordered a couple seeds online through Amazon because I couldn't find them in any of the seed catalogs. One of them was walking stick kale. It's really tiny seeds. These can grow 8, 10, 12 feet tall. Have giant leaves on them. So tried growing those this year. Comfrey, I've been wanting to grow for quite a while. I finally got seeds for it. This is a great plant that you can use medicinally. I don't remember what the use is medicinally for it. What I want it for is it's great for compost. It kind of like a compost starter, a natural compost starter. And also taking the leaves and using them as mulch in your beds. It's great nutrients to get back to the soil. So really excited to grow those for the first time. From Pine Tree, this is what I ordered from Pine Tree. Not many packs, 9 seed packs, that's it. But just some stuff I didn't have and some stuff I wanted to try. One of them is lemongrass. We grew this last year. Really liked it. So I finally got seeds for it. But last year I just bought a plant starter, so I wanted to try to grow it myself this year. Malabar spinach, which I talked about. Really good recommendations from this. John Culler at growingyourgreens.com has a YouTube channel. He talks about Malabar spinach all the time. It's something I really wanted to try because of him, so giving it a shot. Mustard spinach. I'm trying lots of spinach this year, just for something different. I tend to grow a lot of lettuce, and I wanted to try to grow something, different greens, and more of a different green. So this year I'm trying some different spinach. So this is a mustard spinach, so that'd be good to try. Saltwort greens. These just sounded neat. A lot of times I'll read a catalog from beginning to end, and I'll read every description of all the seeds. Something stands out as, oh, that sounds good, I'll buy it. So I'm trying this one. And this is a spinach mix. So I think this says, well, it doesn't say on the package, but if I remember right from the catalog, 8 to 10 varieties of spinach. So you don't know which one you're planting, you're just planting it and seeing what stuff. That'd be fun. Quinoa. Sam Marie and I are both gluten-free. She is for medical reasons, and I am just so I don't contaminate any of her stuff. One of the big substitutes for grains is quinoa, and quinoa is very expensive. Also, we just read an article not too long ago that says because of the influx of people buying quinoa, it's making it harder for some of the third world countries that grow quinoa and export it. It's being too expensive for them to even eat what they're growing because of Western society wanting it and the exports and everything. So I know it's not my one little person doing isn't going to solve the world problem, but I thought, well, if I can grow some quinoa, I'll do it. So I'll try quinoa this year. This is something I'm growing for fun. This is one of the 2 things I'm growing for fun. This is the Dill's Giant Pumpkin. I've always wanted to grow one of the giant pumpkins, so I got seeds for that this year. And then somebody asked me if I would grow giant watermelons. So I've got that on the list I'm going to order from Baker Creek. So one of the 2 fun things I'm going to grow this year. This is just a lettuce mix. I tend to grow lots of lettuce, like I said before, so I just picked a mix, and this is all kinds of different ones from them. And this is collard greens. I actually don't have any collard green seeds. I think I used them all up a couple years ago, so just new collards. So that's what I got from Pine Tree. Down here in my shoe boxes, This is my seed left over from last year and the year previous to that too. So I've got all kinds of things in here. Basil, broccoli, cucumber, lettuce, melons, peppers, squash, lots of tomatoes. So this is stuff I'm gonna try to actually use all these up this year. That's one of my big goals, is just kind of get through all my old seeds, which is why I didn't buy a lot of new seeds this year. There's probably a couple more I'm gonna buy, like the watermelon. But I don't want to use up a lot of the seed because I've had some of this since 2012. So it should still be good. Lots of seeds last as long as they're kept in. Yeah, I just keep them in boxes and out of the damp and all that, and they're fine. And then this was my secret this year that I shared on either a post or on Facebook or one of those. But if you have a restore near you, which is Habitat for Humanity, where they go and get old buildings, merchandise is donated to them, and then they sell it to help out to help Habitat for Humanity. This is the second year I've gone, and this year I got there the week that they put these out. 2 years now they've got seed packets. There's 100 seed packets there, 10 cents each. I'm probably not going to use all these, and I know I went a bit crazy because I don't really need that many. But for 10 cents a piece, I couldn't pass them up, and literally me buying 100 didn't even put a dent in how many seeds they had. I would guess they probably had about 10,000 seed packs, and they've still got a few left, like a tomato variety, a squash, and okra and eggplant, I think, is the only four I've still seen there. But they pretty much get wiped out every year, so I was excited to go and get these. I bought 50 the first time I went in, and then I came home and I sorted through all of them. But I missed a few, so I went back and bought another 50. But I'm going to be trying all these, and it's Ferry-Morse, and Ferry-Morse isn't a bad company. They're a good seed company. But I got lots of beans, new stuff too I've never grown before, like lima beans. Try those. Got a cactus for Saint-Marie. Hopefully she'll grow some of these inside. Something new and neat to grow. What else did we get? Birdhouse gourd. I've never grown these before, so I thought that'd be fun to grow. Lots of lettuce, onions, lots of peas. We grow lots of peas every year. Really enjoy peas. Fresh peas. I don't like canned peas. Fresh peas I'll eat. Lots of hot peppers. I got habanero. Never grown those. Gonna try that for the first time. Lots of pumpkins. Lots of radish. I have a little good luck with radish, so I bought a lot of radish seeds. I even got icicle radish, which is the long white ones. I don't have the pack in here. I don't know where I set it. But that's a new radish we want to try. Lots of squash, lots of zucchini, because we eat a lot of zucchini, a lot of yellow squash. So I've got quite a few packs of yellow squash and zucchini. Watermelon, tomato, eggplant. That was another one. I've never grown eggplant, so I got eggplant here. Is that what I did? Yep, there it is. So eggplant. Grow eggplant for the first time. So yeah, I've got about I don't know, 150 seed packs. I don't need all of them, that's for sure. couldn't pass up the deal, and I'm gonna try to use a lot of them this year, and you know, growing some new things. And of course, I'll keep everybody updated with videos when I start working outside and working in the greenhouse and getting all the starts going. I'm going to start filming out there, and just like to do a lot more videos. So this is just something I wanted to do down here and show off the catalogs that I get. You know, go to southbendhomestead.com and you can see the list of all the different catalogs. You just click on it and you can go order one. They're all free unless you want that big one, which is $5. So yeah, this is my little trying to get some greenery downstairs. That was my seeds and my catalogs. So hope you enjoyed. Have any questions, comment below. I'll answer them. Any gardening questions or anything, be happy to help out and answer them. So have a good day. See you soon.